All right, let's get this show started.
Jack Della Maddalena has been spotted for the first time since his loss at UFC Perf. The former UFC welterweight champion was utterly outclassed by Carlos Prates this past Saturday. Since the loss, JDM has remained silent. However, on Monday, Tuivasa shared several videos of an apparent party on his Instagram story. The UFC heavyweight was in great spirits despite suffering a 7th loss in a row at UFC Perf. In one clip, Tuivasa pans the camera to Jack Della Maddalena, who is sitting in the corner and appears dejected following a 2nd consecutive loss. Meanwhile, Tuivasa seemed to be doing what he does best, celebrating and enjoying himself despite the setback.
Alright, so we're down here at North Beach, and you know what? We're also here with the men. But here we're scoring surfing 1 through to 5. See how f***ing good you are. Get down here, show us your best wave. Old Bud's he's doing well, but he can do better.
Sorrento.
If you got it, get down here. Give us your best wave. Get on it!
What you want to do is put in 2nd, drop the clutch, hold it 4.5, and smoke helmet. Hey? Yeah. Drop the clutch.
It looks like what happened this past Saturday had been written long before it ever unfolded. Carlos Prates returned home after his big win over Jack Della Maddalena at UFC Perf and showed a mirror where he had been visualizing and even writing about knocking out JDM.
Cheguei em casa e rapaziada, ó, o que aconteceu sábado já estava sendo escrito há muito tempo, ó. E eu vou nocautear o Jack Della Maddalena, e eu vou ganhar do JDM. Eu vou nocautear o JDM. Isso aqui, ó, velho, já tava escrito faz tempo, ó. Ó, eu vou nocautear o JDM. Aqui eu vou ser campeão. Eu vou nocautear o JDM.
Tom Aspinall has provided a promising update on his return to the octagon, and things are finally trending in the right direction. In a recent YouTube video, the UFC heavyweight champion revealed that his recovery is going well and that a comeback could be closer than expected. After a visit to a specialist, Aspinall shared encouraging news about his condition. He said, "We are just en route back from the eye hospital, where today I've had a scan and things are progressing nicely, which I'm very happy about. They're saying pretty soon, if things keep moving in the right direction, I will be cleared for contact. I am back in the gym, I am back training, but not sparring just yet. But if things keep going the way they're going, we are back." Tom continued, "Everyone keeps asking when I'm going to fight," Aspinall said. "The obvious answer is the other two guys, Alex and Cyril, have to fight for the interim title. I'm obviously going to fight the winner. The UFC has told me that I'm fighting the winner, so first and foremost, I should get my health right, which is on the right track. I have to wait for that to be done, and we fight the winner. Simple as that." Alex Pereira was visibly shocked when he saw his UFC 6 cover for the first time. The UFC shared his reaction, which even had Poatan dropping a curse in English. Dana White has shared new details about the upcoming UFC event at the White House, and it's shaping up to be very different from a typical fight night. Speaking in a recent interview on Fox News, the UFC CEO revealed that general fans won't be allowed inside the main venue. Attendance on the South Lawn will be limited to under 5,000 people, primarily military personnel. However, a much larger crowd will still be part of the experience. Up to 85,000 fans are expected to gather nearby at the Ellipse, where the fights will be shown on big screens alongside concerts and a full stage setup throughout the week. Conor McGregor appears to have his sights set on yet another UFC world title, despite never having competed in the division. On Saturday night, in the main event of UFC 328, middleweight champion Khamzat will defend his belt against former champion Sean Strickland in Newark. McGregor is expected to be closely watching the fight, but seemingly as more than just a fan. Conor has previously claimed to be interested in fighting as high as 185 pounds, noting that he feels a true BMF wouldn't concern themselves with the scale. And while previewing Strickland and Chimaev's big fight, he claimed that the belt they were fighting for was already his. He tweeted, "Very excited for the Newark, New Jersey UFC card with my 185-pound UFC title on the line. Tune in on UFC Paramount." Fans, however, weren't convinced, with many quickly firing back in the replies and criticizing his comments. One fan wrote, "Conor hasn't fought in years and he's already talking about titles like he never left. Mystic Mac is crazy. 185-pound what? Take your meds, Conor. You are too small for even 170. Another fan tweeted, Your belt? Try winning a fight this decade first, or just fighting period. Khamzat would beat you with his eyes closed. 185, he's gonna be a little sausage link at 185. Sean Strickland is doing things his own way ahead of the biggest fight of his career. During fight week, most UFC fighters are focused on weight cuts, visualization, and final preparations. Strickland, however, is approaching it differently. In a recent UFC embedded vlog for UFC 328, Strickland was seen doing construction on his house just a few days before fighting Khamzat Chimaev. Strickland explained that he struggles to sit still during fight week, saying it gives him anxiety, so he prefers to stay busy and keep working. However, many fans weren't impressed, with some expressing concern that he's risking injuries so close to a championship bout. One fan wrote, "Why is Strickland doing construction 5 days before the fight? LMAO. Only Sean Strickland would smash bricks with a sledgehammer with his protection glasses on the back of his head. Strickland doing Rocky training against the Russian." Another fan wrote, "Strickland is really a GTA character. Sean digging his own grave is crazy. Chimaev days before the fight. Lovely relaxing dinner. Strickland, sledgehammer activities." Another fan commented, "Construction best base for MMA. Sean is getting that 1920s prisoner training in for this camp. I smell another upset." Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Smash Talk. Number 2 meme was posted by Sonnen. And number 1 meme was posted by Big Trouble. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of MMA. Catch you tomorrow.